kusini kote, wanyama mbalimbali wa kupendeza, milima na mabonde ya kuvutia.
Welcome to our program. I'm your presenter, Ayub Mzee. We're right now here at Heathrow Airport. I'm going to Addis Ababa, the cradle of man, the cradle of civilization, the horn of Africa, the roof of Africa as they call it. In this trip, I'm going to look at the social, cultural and economic development that this government under the present regime. At the same time, I'm going to look at other aspects, especially the ICT, that is the information communication technology, how it is catching up in Africa.
Ancestors of mankind, the cradle of ancient civilizations, and the repository of numerous historical happenings, possessor of wonderful natural and man-made attractions and beautiful scenery, a country adorned with rare and attractive wildlife, birds and vegetation, Ethiopia.
For my viewers in London who are watching this program, you remember when we hosted Honorable Junaid, the Minister of Civil Service. I did explain to him that it's always difficult when we come to the airport. Sometimes our equipment is taken away, and he was able to say that we look into this and does not happen, but actually we have been here now for a while, even though we sent the kit information and we send another copy to the Ethiopian embassy at the Ethiopian embassy in London, and ages we send a copy here. But now we are seated here. The immigration officer says we can't actually go through because our cameras have not been cleared, despite the fact that there was one official as well who sat here and showed them like a copy with our names of that we'll have equipment. But they say they need an original one from the information ministry, so we have to wait. Kandayo tablini, kandai tefatwani, kandayo tablini. كنداي مو خبلاكي كنداي تداليني مو خفقد حزين فمدني ميتشح أعلاف بقلبي أتنس خسي أتدست قلبي أنت نسخاسي أنت دست قلبي بابا زبالكو عذر تخيبوني فخر تمني أنا خليلهني. We are here in Addis Ababa. We have just cleared out of the customs. This is our fixer here who has just helped us very much to make sure that our luggage is taken care of. As I told you that the altitude is a little bit high, so we lose breath when we are talking. And this is the car park. We're going now to our hotel, check out the facilities, and see what happens.
They like asking. Yes. Information is good. Information is good. Yeah.
Steady shot. Now leaving at Addis Ababa airport with my mate here from Niger. He's a scientist. Can you believe me now? You people in the diaspora, you are toiling for nothing. This guy is a scientist though. He's coming to put his minds together with all these basket mouth from all over the world and see how they can make life easy for you in Africa. Anyway, we are just leaving This is Addis Ababa for you, and we've got our driver here. Mr. Driver, which area is this? What's the? This is Bolo.
Bole.
Bole.
Yes, it is Bole. It depends.
So all
It's
this is
based
Bole.
on negotiation, huh?
Today is Sunday because this street is always very, very busy. Yeah, that's why today is Sunday. This street is always very, very, very extremely busy. Actually, I was here when that bridge was being built. This one and the other one. I was here, and it's finished. Here.
Which one?
There is another bridge that was being constructed. Is this one or the next one?
The next one.
The next one. I remember that. Yeah. And this is. So, my friend, have you been to that Addis Ababa before?
No, this is my first time. You know, I'm looking out the window.
Now, comparing to other cities, let me talk about. Let's talk about Abuja. Do you think this is like Abuja?
No, Abuja is still shiny. Abuja is still. It reminds me of Nairobi, which I like. It reminds me of Nairobi, which I really like.
Okay, but now, what is your perspective? When you look at this city, what do you think?
I see all the nice shiny new buildings. What worries me is whose money is paying for that building. That's something I'm really concerned about. I'm really talking about Chinese. And I've been in countries where you see building sites paid for by the Chinese, but the laborers putting the bricks on top of each other are Chinese. And we're in Africa.
What's the problem with that now?
The problem with that is we're in Africa. We have manpower in Africa. I don't mind if you have a Chinese builder, a Chinese architect, but to put a brick on another brick, must we go bring in people from China? We have people walking around unemployed in Africa. Why can't we be physically building our own buildings? The other thing is, we build all these roads and all that stuff. All the service contracts are going back to China. So we're not building anything long term that Africa can hold on to. So fine, build a dam, build a road, build a rail track, but the service contracts, that's where the money is. Why is it not in Africa? So those are the kind of things that when I look around African capitals, I'm happy to see them, growing. But I always ask myself, at what cost are they growing? That's the.
Now, where I come from, we have a culture like if your wife does not give birth, it is a shame. So you have to secretly go to a medicine man who will make love to him and impregnate him, presumably. So. That means that if you can't make use of your own, we can't manage to do things, then we should be able to give them to Chinese and other people to do them for us.
But this is the problem. We are presuming we can't manage it. I think we can manage it.
Oh, Ghana, we got independencies. My country got independencies 60s now. Things are still manageable. Nigeria, this is 50 years of independence, 51. You don't have even power. If you go to as far as Ikeja end.
Yeah. I was in Ikeja 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Nigeria, it surprises me. I mean, it excites me and it disappoints me at the same time.
So would you be a very happy man if somebody came from Nigeria, from Ikeja, and he says, he's a Chinese and say, I'm going to put power in your house. Are you not happy with that?
I'll be happy with it. But the question to me is, when he puts the power in my house, what am I giving him in return for the power?
You want him to do it for nothing?
No. I'm not against the business. I'm all for business. I think business has a massive role to play, but I'm about fair play.
The construction sector, which is growing rapidly, is another area of immense opportunities for private investment. Under its road sector development program, the government has already put in place a plan to rehabilitate and upgrade thousands of kilometers of existing trunk and link roads, as well as the construction of new ones. There are also opportunities in the construction of new and the upgrading of existing airports and airfields, the construction of dams for hydroelectric power generation, real estate development and the like. Foreign investors wishing to invest in Grade 1 construction contracting, either on their own or in partnership with domestic investors, are therefore welcome to reap these opportunities.
Hotel.
Wait, let me get a good color.
Yalum. Yeah, this is Panorama Hotel. This is my hotel when I come to Addis Ababa.
يمسكن فطاري قد سمعوني كندايو فقر خائلا صحاباتي مريقو خيبو النفاتيا أبزي عزال لخي حنتفتخ مبالي عمقاتو صفحاتو اسكان قرني كنداي تفتوني يخزبكنا كنداي مخبلكي كنداي مخنداي عيني يزرب أبيون ملحاسة.
On my right hand side, as you can see, that is the palace of the Prime Minister Meles Zenawi. That is where he stays. We are quite around the neighborhood. Maybe I could take you around in the neighborhood. You can see this is where most of the tourists they come. That is Muna traditional clothing souvenir. If you come here, you can be able to buy some local stuff. You can see some tourists. That is the white guy, presumably from England, who is here. This is I can't read that in America, but this is a very popular shop where there's quite a lot of items that actually I'm going to be able to buy myself, also for my wife and my family. Now, there's one very, very important shop that I want to show you, and this shop is where you can find, if you are in Ethiopia, you can be able to come and buy here, because we have got a collection of t-shirts here, women's dresses, artifacts, sweaters, jumpers. I've been very, very interested in the clothes. Actually, when I was back in London, I'll be able to show you the collection that I bought from this place. But I don't know the name of this shop. Presumably, we'll talk with the owner of this shop to know what we are talking about. What's the name of this shop? There's no shop here, but there's no name. What's the name? Zara. If you are in Ethiopia, make sure you visit Zara, because if you are Zara, you will get everything you want about Ethiopia. The clothes inside there, I want to show you there's a collection of clothes that most of you take for granted when you're in London there or in Europe, but they're handmade, the quality is good. Let's go and visit Shara and see. Now, these are artifacts, presumably they are drums, but they're very good for decoration. You want to show that? Go Iris, good for decoration. Then when it's winter time, I wouldn't mind having this one. If it's winter time, you know, we have got quite a, right now, winter is coming. So that could be very good. Now we've got those as door mats, and they can be used for decoration as well. If you put that on your door, it's like welcome, so very welcoming. They come in different sizes and colors, as you can see. Then now we've got these ones here, which are decoration, and I don't know what they're made of, but they're very good to, if you decorate for decorating the house. Hello, what's your name? Salam alaikum. Look at this man. Salam alaikum. Salam cha. Very good man. Yes. Wa alaikum salam. Good. These are very, very honorable men who are going to grow into very respectable gentlemen. Thank you very much. I love you. We bought you football, so you make sure you buy your football. We gave them money for football, but they still want more money. Now, let's start with here. I could strongly recommend that if this is very good for Britain during the winter times when it's very cold and snowing, something that you could be able to use. Then we have got that quite ceremonial and stylish, and this elastic for free size, they say. So we can still use that one. Then my favorite one, which I like, is this one with the Ethiopian colors. But very, very good for people who want to cover up, or you're going somewhere very nice, Spain, Portugal, along the sea, Barcelona. That's something good to put on, or you've got a wedding or an introduction. I would love that. Now, this is a good, nice one. Look here. I want to show you, look here. This is something that you could wrap on yourself. And it could come out quite nice. What do you think? It can be used for different purposes. Maybe you can put it on your head. I'm sorry, I've got my hat on, but you can put it on your head. And if you're a Muslim, or you want to cover your head, or you want to pray, something that could be used for different purposes. I hope she will help me to put that back. Then I think we'll have a camera.